Hey guys, hey, the last couple of weeks we've been doing our new stencils we've been trying. I thought we'd back off for 1 week, try something a little bit different. We're going to dig out a Shad Rap or a flicker shad style lure. No stencils, no wraps, no nothing. Nice, simple, easy paint job for somebody that's just starting out that'll still give you some pretty good results. Speaking of trying something different, I got a new t-shirt. And if you're a bass fisherman, you've got to relate to this. It is all fun and games right up until they throw the lure. And then things get real serious. So if this interests you, you will find a link down in the description. And I want to thank everybody for any of the t-shirts and stuff you have ordered from me. All right, that's enough. Let's get over to the bench. Let's paint another lure. All right, we're going to end up with just a nice, simple pattern. Easy to do. Yet we'll end up with a pretty effective lure when it's all said and done. Let's start out. Got to get that base coat on, Createx opaque white. That's where we'll start. Not going to be any stencils, any wraps, or anything this week. Just a nice, simple painted lure, easy to do. Hopefully it'll catch some fish, huh? All right, got that done. Wait a minute, a little bit in tail, missed a spot. All right, we're going to do a real kind of a quick cleanup here because we're not going to change too much. Let me get that hung up. Let me get this out of here. Dump some of this out. And the main reason is we're going to stick with the white color. We're just going to go with pearlized white instead of the opaque. So, cleanup isn't that big of a deal. Here we go. Createx pearlized white. And again, for you guys watching, it may not look like it's doing much, but that pearlized color will help when it's all said and done. Let's get it all done. And I don't care how far up we go, it won't matter. That white will cover easy with other colors. So don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, if you get a little bit of the pearlized, if we put a transparent over the top, it still may kick through a little bit. Alright, there we go. All pearlized white. Now we're going to do a good cleanup because we're going to move on to colors. Alright, for our next step, we're going to come in with some Createx transparent orange. Going to do some orange. I want a little narrow spot right down the stomach. That's it. Alright, that's all I want. Don't want a lot. That's all we got there. Hang on just a second. Let's go into cleanup mode again, huh? Wasn't too much in there. Get that cleaned out a little water quick. Got that. Alright. Let's come back. Createx transparent bright yellow. Alright. Throw a little bright yellow in. Now we're going down the back. I want to leave a little of the side white, and I'm not going to paint the head. Alright, we're going to leave the head alone. Alright, there we go. You can see just a little bit of the white's left. Not a lot, but there's just a little, enough you'll notice something. Now, let me hang this up, and I'm going to clean everything up, and then we'll take the next step. Alright, hey, you know what? Let's turn it over. Maybe you can see it. Things a little better that way. There we go. I'll just paint on it. Alright, now up to this point, I've been running right at 35 to 40 pounds air pressure. We're going to back it down. I've taken it down to about 20 pounds because I'm now going to do the head. And I really don't want a ton of pressure here on the head. I don't want to be blowing too much paint back here if I can help it. We're going to come back Createx transparent Caribbean blue. All right, Caribbean blue. We're going to spend most of our time spraying on the bill and then taking that back to the head. It'll automatically kind of bleed itself back. And that's it. That's all I want. Real simple, real easy. Yet, you know, it's not just one color. We're actually got 4 colors in there besides the base. All right, let me get a set of eyes in here, and then we need to put a top coat on, and we'll kind of see what we're getting into. All right, we got the eyes put in. I just went with a kind of a silver eye for this one. Let's get the top coat on. And as I've mentioned many times before, I use the Bob Smith Industry 30-minute slow cure. And we just need equal amounts. I've put mine, when it's a little colder, I like to put it in some hot water. It says it likes 70 degrees, but I'll tell you what, a little hot water, warming that up a little bit, really helps it out. Thins it down just a little bit, makes it a little easier to work with, and gives you more time. You can always use more time, right? Alright. Real quick mix. Brush, as I've said many times, if you watch enough of my videos, they are just cheap. Walmart. Buy a whole package of them for, you know, 30 brushes for $1.50 or $2 or something like that. It doesn't take anything fancy. If you're watching for the first time, that's mainly because this will even itself out. We're going to hang it up. If you've got a turner, that's fine. A lot of guys have turners to keep rotating the lure. Don't have that, but I just hang it up, and that top coat's going to even itself out. I'll tell you what, it's going to make a nice looking lure, I think. I kind of like this. And it is, the colors here, I was going through an old Bass Pro Shop catalog, and I happened to see this, and I thought, oh, I like that color. This came out new maybe, I don't know how old the catalog was. Might have been a 2 or 3 year old catalog. So this might have been 2018 or 2019 this color came out, and I don't even remember what lure company it was, but it was called Flashy Chartreuse, I believe is what they called it. So when we get all said and done here, I'll take some time to go look and see what company it was that was making this lure this color, whose pattern that is. There we go. Get a good look over it. Make sure you got it all covered really well. Now we're going to hang it up, as I said. We're going to put a wire in. I like to put a wire. Everything's going to run down. It'll get on the wire, and that way you won't have a big ball at the end. We'll hang it up. Let's see what we got. Well, there we go, guys. There's my version of the Flashy Chartreuse. I did go back and look. It was Berkeley was the company that came out with it, and that was back in 2017. So that was an old Bass Pro catalog, that's for sure. Hey, next week we'll go back, come back to the stencils again. We'll kind of do those off and on. But for now, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.